right, so we're ready to go if you're ready. All right, so let me make sure I got your Instagram name right because we're gonna put that out there as well. Okay. All right. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Let me get these messages because they are. All right, so are we ready, Shaq? Okay, because my sound went out for a second. It's good though. Okay, cool. All right, so we got Madison here with us. Okay, now your story got me just turned up because I wasn't surprised by your story because I mean we've kind of heard things like this in the past, but you had an encounter with DJ Academics, and you had some things to say about that encounter on your Instagram. You go by Old Madison with two N's on the end on Instagram, and a few of my viewers caught the messages along with the video that you had of him, and so we just kind of wanted to follow up and see what the fuck was going on around there down there in Miami. Was it in Miami or New York?
Well, yeah, this happened in New Jersey actually.
Okay, okay. So how did you meet DJ Academics?
Yeah, sorry about that. I got a call.
That's okay. That's okay. How'd you meet DJ
Okay.
Academics?
So actually, I was flying out for my friend's birthday, and she told me, like he's promising us like an amazing time. Like she showed me the messages. He was saying, okay, like don't worry about anything. Like obviously, like he's gonna throw her a birthday party. So he said that we're gonna go out every night. Like we're gonna go out to dinner. This, that, and the third. So yeah, that's how we met.
Okay, okay. And so between the time, because I know I'm going to speak to your friend here shortly. Her name is Lily, and she's the one that I guess orchestrated this I guess alleged encounter.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and we'll be speaking with her shortly after your interview is done. So this is what Lily told you about what was supposed to transpire between you and Academics and some friends and things like that.
Right, right. Yeah, but shortly after we met, like when we all met up, we went over the plan. He was saying, oh, we're going to go out every night. We're going to go out to dinner, this, that, and the third. He was saying Lily can have a birthday gift, this, that, and the third. Like he's like promising us a lot.
Okay, okay. So between the time that you arrived from, I guess, Miami to New York and then New Jersey, of course, when did you get a chance to actually meet DJ Academics? After.
After we got off the plane in the airport.
Okay, so he came to get you guys.
Yeah, he came to get us. We insisted on taking an Uber because he was late and he was saying, oh, I'm going to come get you guys. I'm going to come get you guys. We canceled an Uber about 2 to 3 times and he finally shows up. He has another girl in the car. He has like a friend in the car that we don't even know. Like, they're, obviously offering us alcohol. Like we're hungry. Yeah.
Okay. How long did he leave y'all at the airport?
2 hours. 2 hours.
Wow. Oh no, I would have caught an Uber to my own.
Like the weather is bad. Yeah, the weather is bad. I'm wondering, like where is our Uber? Like he ordered us an Uber a couple of times, but it did cancel. So he said, okay, we're gonna come pick you up, but still, like like we canceled our Uber so many different times, like.
Okay, so you're in the Uber because I want to get the timeline before we get to these messages. I mean, because you're talking about hard drugs every 5 seconds, fentanyl, coke, Molly, crystal pieces. Mind you, we said no multiple times. He thought he was going to have some hoes off Molly for 3 days and a telly. You're not future, just a bum ass Academics, and which makes things 1,000 times worse. I mean, you were going in on your Instagram.
Yeah,
so,
I was going in.
All right, so you get in the car and I guess you guys are hungry. Did you tell him you were hungry or did?
Yeah, we told them we were hungry. We told them we were hungry multiple times. I thought that we were going to go out to dinner since it was like our first night. Like we were going to go out to someplace nice for dinner. But whatever. He said we were going to go out to the club. So whatever. We went out to the club. It was horrible.
What club did you guys go to?
We went to Breathless in New Jersey. Okay. Not saying that it's a bad club. Not saying that it's a bad club at all. But like, this is not what we were expecting. Like, and then it was just embarrassing. Like, I'm a dancer, so like he was like only giving us like $25 at a time, $50 at a time. Like he's spilling liquor all over himself. Like the guests are not following strip club etiquette at all. Like
Okay. I see you got a pink pole in the back. Is that drilled in the ceiling?
Yeah, it's sturdy. It's in there.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like,
That is
damn, like
sturdy.
I didn't know. I thought because my
Uh-huh.
friend, she used to be a dancer years ago. She had one that had this big ass like weight on the bottom, and it was kind of the pole was coming out of a base. So
Oh, okay.
to
I've
see
seen
that
those
in the
before.
apartment, okay, they done
Yeah,
upgraded the
I
poles.
had to bolt mine in. I had an accident before.
Okay, okay. So what do you mean like when you get to the strip club and like they aren't following club etiquette? What did you mean by that?
Like, you know, just
Give us
like
an
it was
example
really
because I know
embarrassing.
you
Like,
are a dancer. You're a dancer, so like what
yeah,
you saw in New Jersey that
recycling
definitely
money,
wouldn't go down.
recycling money, recycling money, recycling money,
They were picking up money off the floor and throwing it back down.
recycling it. Yeah, throwing the same money. Like, it's not good.
Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. Now, when you said spilling liquor all over his face and stuff in his body, what did you mean by that? Like,
Yeah,
was
it
he?
was like all he cared about, like anything he wanted to do. Like, he was trying to get us super drunk, like from the second we got there. Like, like I told you about the drug thing, like how they were like offering us like drugs, like saying, "What drugs do you want? Oh, this, that, and the third. Should we cancel the order? Like, what order? We just said weed and Red Bull. Like, what are you talking about? What order?" So, yeah,
Who
like
offered you
we
drugs? Who offered you drugs?
him DJ Academics, and then Leaf, the assistant, or the friend. I don't know.
And you said from when you were sitting in the car, they were on the phone, or did you get back to the house? How
They
did
were
this
like
happen?
ordering drugs from somebody. They were ordering drugs from, I think, like their other friend that came later or whatever. But they were ordering drugs from somebody, and yeah, like we didn't even say we never said to any of this. We never said any drugs. We didn't say we wanted drugs at all. So
What
yeah, he's
drugs
like,
was he
oh, like every
ordering?
time, and like saying every drug, like X, fentanyl, like anything, like perks, like lean, like now I don't know, like I told you that there was somebody in the car from before, like
Mm-hmm.
that girl was talking about drugs, but like we did not order any drugs. We just like no, and we said
Okay.
multiple times we don't do drugs. So
Okay. Okay. Now, so the drug order is being made according to you, and so what happened after? I guess the drug order is being made. Drugs were delivered. I take it. And you guys are at the club. What happened after you guys like left the club?
what happened after we left the club? We went back to the hotel room,
Okay.
and yeah, this is where like the girl that he had in the car, you know, she walks through our hotel room. Now keep in mind, like, this is supposed to be like a private birthday party. Like, when we get the hotel like room, I'm thinking that like it's just gonna be me and my friend. Like, I don't mind like us having like a little party after the club, like in the hotel room. But
Mm-hmm.
the girl walks through and she just plops herself into our bed, and she has like her shoes and her clothes on. So we're like, hey, like, our other friend pointed it out, and she was like, why is she in the bed? It's COVID. So I was like, hey, like, like we all went in there. We were like, hey, like, you don't have to leave. We never said you had to leave, but we just said, like, you can't be on our bed. Like, one, you have your shoes on. Two, we don't know you. Like, three, just know. Like, we don't,
Yeah,
like,
that's
need
kind
to
of
owe you our
nasty.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't, yeah, exactly. We don't owe you our bed. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's like three of us. And, this girl, she looks really young. Like, she does not look 21. So, we're not going to fight her. Like, we're not going to, it would be three of us on one, and that's just wrong. So, yeah, we're telling her, girl, like, you need to get off the bed. She's like, she doesn't care. She don't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear it out. She's like, my nigga paid for this, that, and the third. Like, you hoes are in the hotel room. We at the mansion,
Who
this, that, and the third. Like, yeah.
who is
So
her? Who is her Negra as she stated to y'all? Who
I
is the
guess
Negra?
DJ Academics. I don't know. Like,
Mm.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
but yeah, so she was like, yeah, my nigga's paying for this, that, and the third. You hoes are at the telly, this, that, and the third. The mansion. So, at this point, like, we're not hurting her at all. We're not hurting her at
Right.
all. We're not doing anything. But I'm like trying to like get her out of the bed. So she
Okay.
doesn't want to do that. And the guys are outside this whole time, and they hear the commotion. They come inside, and the girl, she gets up. I don't know what happened. She gets up, and then they get her out of the room, and they're like, "Oh, you need to get the fuck out!" Like, to her. So she left with AK, and yeah. So
Academics.
She
So
left
that's
with AK.
that you're referring to AK as Akademiks.
Yeah, Akademiks.
Okay.
And then the assistant Leaf, or I don't know if he's an assistant. I'm sorry, just Leaf, whatever. He stayed in the hotel room, and then like honestly, like I didn't feel like anything like was owed to them. Like honestly, I didn't really have that good of a night. I just got here. I don't even know you. Like I really I don't feel like anything's owed to you. So yeah, like after like we obviously didn't do anything with them the first night or anything. Like I don't really just see that happening. Like I don't even know you guys. So anyway, yeah, he left, and then his friend, the last lingering person, was like they had another friend who apparently was the one that brings the drugs, and well, I mean, yeah, this is what they were saying was ordering the drugs, bringing the order to them. So, yeah, he's staying in the hotel room, and he's been in there for hours after everyone left. We asked him multiple times, what are you still doing here? Like, what are you still doing here?
The drug dealer?
Yeah, the drug dealer. So,
okay.
yeah, he's like, yeah, like, honestly, like, we were telling him, like, you have to go. Like, I had my bathing suit on because we were going to go to the pool. And, like, we don't know this guy. Like, I'm not turned on by him at all. And, he just wanted us to, like, do stuff with him. Like, he kept, like, pulling it out, like, this, that, and the third. And I was saying, like, all right, like, I understand that we're in our bathing suit. But at the same time, I don't understand that because you're not even supposed to be here. Like, why are you even in here? Like, you're not even supposed to be here. None of your friends are here. Leave. Like, we don't even know you. Like, you're just in the room. So, he ended up in the bedroom with Lily, watching her sleep for hours.
Okay. And Lily was the one that Akademiks was allegedly communicating with in order to get you guys there. So it was her party that you guys were supposed to. Okay. So did anything ever happen between you and Akademiks? Did you guys end up having any type of sexual encounters or threesomes? Or because I saw that you wrote because I saw that you wrote, you said hold on for a second. You said nigga could barely pay for this hotel. He was a fucking bum in the strip club, and he was a fucking bum at the telly. You only that is sexually attracted to him. So I guess you were talking to the girl. When you said she came in our bed with shoes on. Bitch there, SM, other better niggas in Miami. I don't know what the fuck acts say. That's the only reason you're here. Starstruck people. Hold on. You said something else about somebody putting a finger in somebody's ass? Where'd you get that from?
AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code TASHAK for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the U.S. and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
Well, it is alleged. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
You said in your story. Hold on. Let me see it. You said, I don't care. You said, y'all ain't even spend that much money yet. Sheesh. You niggas be thinking y'all Drake like, and I don't care what happened. I gotta stay true for myself. I'm not eating or fingering some D-list celebrity ass just for telly bottles and sections. I could literally stay home for this. This nigga thought we was gonna fuck his fat ass on site, and I'm crying, especially after your card declined. So there was a video of him, I guess, and his manager, not a manager, assistant. I forgot the assistant's name, but I'll get it later. I guess looks like they were at the hotel room, and you filmed them get in the room, and the assistant.
As soon as we got there, the car is declining. Like, you know, they're having a big problem. Like, oh, they have to go to the car. Like, this is not what we came here for. Like, this was if it wasn't like the airport and then this, like, it was not like, it was so embarrassing.
Okay. Now back to the fingering the ass. Who told you something about eating and fingering some D-list celebrity ass? Who told you that?
I cannot say name, but yeah, I'm not doing that.
So were you guys contracted to go out there? Did Lily? I know you said it was a party, but do you think he was under the impression that there was a contract?
I think that he is probably used to like people just doing things with him, but there was no contract, so I'm not like there's nothing going on here, like no. Okay. But he did expect like sex, like.
I'm glad you didn't do it, girl. Like, I'm glad you didn't do it.
I wouldn't.
That would have been a hard pill, hard fat fuck to swallow. You understand? Don't do it to yourself. Okay. Glad that you raised the bar. So let's just say this, if maybe he would have spent more money, because you said y'all ain't even spend that much, could he have had a chance?
I feel like if he actually came through on his promises and he had like, you know, a great time for us, like, you know, like something that's, you know, better than we can do for ourselves. And, you know, if they spent a little bit more money and put more effort into it, then I feel like maybe, you know, okay. But besides that, like, no.
Okay. All right. Well, anything else you want to add before I get Lily on the line?
No, just never again.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Well, thank you so much, Madison. We're going to have your Instagram anytime, girl. Anytime you get these celebrities, please feel free to call Tasha K. That's what I'm here for. Okay. I appreciate you being so open about everything. And you're very honest. I like it because you said if he would have acted right, he could have got some. Yeah. But other than that. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much. We're going to, of course, your Instagram is below so people that can follow you, Madison with 2 N's on Instagram, and ask you any questions about anything. And so thank you again for coming through. And all we got to do is sign off and say, now we got to go. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
No, anytime. Bye. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. So I'll let you know when it's ready.
Hello.
Hey, Lily, it's Tasha K. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
All right. So, question: would you be willing to come on camera and do an interview?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. When do you think you would be available? We just got finished with Madison, and so I was wondering when you think you would be available.
You gotta let me know, like, when is a good time.
Can you do it tonight?
Tonight? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. When could you get on? Around 7:30, 8:30?
Yeah.
Which time? 7:30 or 8:30?
It will be better.
8:30 is better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I'll do is text you a link that you'll use to sign in. And then once you sign in, I'll be right there. So I'll text you a little bit before 8:30 to remind you.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, bye-bye. All right, so you ready, Lily? I know you probably got a life, and I don't want to take too much time.
No, it's fine.
All right, perfect. All right, so we have Lily here, part 2 to our DJ Akademiks expose, scandal, whatever it is, okay? And so yesterday, your friend Madison posted some receipts with her and DJ Akademiks. And so she was calling him out, made some pretty egregious allegations. And so she basically said that I needed to talk to you because you were the one that was mainly in communication with DJ Akademiks for this trip.
Right.
And so I just want to start, like, how did you meet DJ Akademiks?
I met him on Instagram. I was on Fresh and Fit podcast.
Okay.
And he jumped in my DMs afterwards. And
Oh,
with a heart or
wow.
whatever. Yeah. I still got like everything. And then he was like, he sent me a heart or whatever. Then he asked me like where I'm from, what do I do? And I told him, and so my birthday was coming up, and he was like, oh, you want to come to New York for the end of the month? I told him, yeah, it's fine, we could do that. So he been like pursuing me, asking me like, oh, you want to come? You want to come? And I told him, yeah. He bought my flight like a few days before me going over there on the 27th. It was horrible.
Okay.
Horrible. It was horrible from the beginning. Like, his communication was bad. Everything was bad. So he buys my flight. He tells me everything is paid for. We get to the airport. He had us waiting for like 3 hours. No,
Wow.
I'm lying. Probably like 2 hours I was waiting. Cancel Ubers, all that stuff. Then we get in a car. He has somebody else in the car, a guy and a girl. He takes us to the hotel. He told me that the hotel was paid for. I gave the receptionist my ID, and the hotel was not paid for. Then he asked me to pay it, and I told him, like, I thought you said it was going to be paid for. He went in the car to grab his credit card. It declined, which I got the video of it.
Niggas really be fucking broke as fuck. Like, no. Never again. Never, ever, ever again. If you know what I'm saying.
And,
Oh, we're going to need that.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we're going to need that.
Yeah, I have like everything.
Okay.
Then, he asked his assistant to pay for the room or whatever. Then he take us back in the car. We go in the car. We go to get some Wendy's. And he's talking about, oh, do y'all want to do coke, fentanyl, all types of crazy drugs. Like, all types of crazy drugs. Like, he just, like, pushing us to, like, get drunk, like, as soon as we get there. And then we get back to the room. His assistant comes, trying to stay in the room with us. Then they bring another guy, which he was, like, creepy as ever. He had us, like, he was watching me sleep and everything. It was crazy. Like, the whole thing was so crazy. He brings a girl.
Madison said it was a drug dealer.
Girl.
Madison said it was okay. No. I was going to tell you, Madison said earlier in her interview, she thought it was the drug dealer, the one that I guess DJ Akademiks allegedly placed a drug
seen the
order
text
with.
message. Like, we was in the car and he was like, I made an order. And we was like, what type of order? He said, I made an order for some coke. I was like, wow. Then he was asking us, do we want like Molly, all types of crazy stuff. But I think the guy was his assistant because he was the one like paying for everything because he couldn't or something like that. Like when the car declined for the hotel, which the video that I have.
Okay. So you go get some Wendy's, and then what happened after you get the Wendy's?
We get back to the room. He comes back with like a big bottle of Hennessy and another one of Patron. Literally trying to shove it in our mouth. Literally trying to get us super drunk. And I'm like, no, I don't want to drink right now because we still got to get ready for whatever we're going to do. And he was not trying to hear that. As soon as we get in there, he's trying to like start touching on us. Everything, walking inside the bathroom while we're taking showers. All types of weird stuff. Like, it was like real crazy. He was expecting for us to like literally just jump and have sex as soon as we walked in. And he was never like that because when we talked, he was like, we want to get to know each other type of thing. And when we got there, it was like a different vibe. Then he left us stranded in the hotel during the storm. Like, he didn't bring us no food, no nothing. Like, we was just there. He was ignoring us because the first night we didn't do nothing with him. And the second night we were just not really talking no more. And then he just like was acting crazy.
Wow. Now, Madison, of course, she put out, a similar story to yours, but she did tell me that I needed to reach out to you to get your take on it. Of course, that you actually had more receipts than what she had. And so, as far as there was some allegations made by Madison on her Instagram about somebody wanting their finger like up their ass or something like that. Let me quote what she said real quick because I don't.
Yeah, I see what you said. Like, oh
okay, you see what she posted. I just want to make sure that she said.
I I mean, I believe it's true.
Okay, where did you guys get that from? She said, "I don't care what happened. I gotta go. I gotta stay true to myself. I'm not eating or fingering some D-list celebrity up their ass just for hotel bottles and sections."
Yeah, they was taking you. They were trying to give all the wild stuff. Like they were talking about some crazy stuff. Really.
What type of things was he talking about?
Saying crazy stuff. Like he was trying to push like people up our face. Like when we get into the club, he was bringing some guys over, talking about they could come stay in the hotel room with us. I'm looking like, you brought us here to like do what? Sleep with your friends or something? Sleep with you? Because that's why he was acting like. He wasn't even acting like he brought me to New York for like my birthday. He was acting like he brought me to New York to like sleep with his friends and join him and some other girl that he was with, which he was like super young. Like he's another flued out girl from like Virginia. I don't even know who she was, but she was like super young looking. It was crazy.
Now, when you say young, how old did she look? Because Madison said something about the girl
like,
too.
Well, not like 18, probably like 20. Because when we went to the club, she was not trying to give her ID up. So I don't know.
Oh, so
we
was
really
that
didn't
young?
talk to her that much. Because she was like, "Oh, that last girl." I guess that's what they usually do: bring girls and do this type of situation. Because she was talking about other girls, stuff like this happened with other girls, and like he was making her like shut the fuck up. Like he wasn't trying to let her say so much.
Okay. Now, no, because you kind of skipped over it when I was like, where did you guys get that information from about eating and fingering some D-list celebrity up his ass? Like, who told y'all that? Did he tell y'all? Did he ask y'all to do that? Who asked y'all to eat and
I think
finger
the assistant was talking about.
his assistant? Liv.
Yeah,
okay, no. I know the assistant. We have his Instagram and everything, and the assistant was in the video that Madison posted as well. He was talking about that.
Yeah, he was talking about that.
What did he say when he was talking about that?
He was talking about that, and he was talking about that. He was making jokes about it when he went to Wendy's, and then other side is when he jumped to like, "Oh, I made orders for Coke and this and the third." Like,
so his DJ Akademiks assistant started off by saying, basically he wants y'all to eat some ass or finger up the ass. Whose ass was the assistant talking about though? Is the question.
Definitely these Akademiks.
Wait a minute. What? Okay, so the assistant was talking about Akademiks, or was Akademiks talking about getting his ass ate and fingered?
Traumatized. Like it was the worst birthday ever. Like I can't even.
I know, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that for your birthday. Next time, don't be fucking around with these trick niggas, okay?
I'll find myself somewhere else.
Okay, leave these trick niggas alone, okay? Because he does give me trick vibes. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Like their plan was for us to do all this stuff with them, and then we didn't do really. Oh, and then the morning after on Sunday morning, no, he came Saturday night at nighttime because I was texting him like, "I'm sad you left us here stranded," and he was like, "I'm here," so he came to the room or whatever. He came to the room, walked around, and then he went to the front desk to let them that we have to leave early in the morning. Like he was trying to get us kicked out the hotel.
Oh wow! Now in the car on your way to
security too. The security. He gave me his Instagram because he's seen everything from the hotel.
Okay. So,
listen, I know that life has been kicking all of our ass lately, but we don't have to look like it. Walking around with dark circles like I used to, acne, hyperpigmentation, you can knock all of that out. Adjust your crown and return your skin to goddess status with the Regal Rose Club. Purchase their vegan skincare cleanser, moisturizer, and mask using the link below. It's made with all organic and premium natural herbs. Get your glow back with Regal Rose Club.
In the car on the way to Wendy's, who was? I know there was a conversation about the drug order. Madison said there was a drug order as well, and you just confirmed that it was DJ Akademiks' assistant. And then I think DJ Akademiks said to you,
and then we was all sitting in the back, and they were all talking about it.
Okay. Now, who brought up the conversation about the ass eating, though, is what I'm trying to figure out.
The ass eating? Liv.
Okay. And what did he say exactly about ass eating? He suggested that y'all eat Akademiks' ass?
Now he didn't say it directly, but he was like technically like throwing hints. Cause that was like the first like 45 minutes of us getting there. Literally, we got there, hotel, dropped our stuff off. We said we were hungry, took us to Wendy's, and all that conversation happened in the drive, where she was like super close to the hotel. So it was just like hinting stuff, like saying little slick, funny stuff, like, "Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that," type of conversation. Like, you know how he's trying to like give hints. Okay, like it's way too soon to get into all that type of conversation. And then when the night came, it was the strip club, and they was trying to get us like super drunk, like wasted, like no talking, like y'all not here to talk, just drink till you can't drink no more type of situation. If we wasn't drinking, they would have got mad. Like we was like, I don't want to take no shot. Oh, you don't want to drink? Take another shot. Take another shot. I'm like, no.
Okay.
And after that, we went to the strip. We got there and we met up with some other boy that they brought, which he came to the room, and then they were still trying to like be on that touchy feeling type of stuff and all the extra stuff.
Interesting activities.
Really
all alleged, of course. I wasn't there, so I'm taking your word for it or whatever. And of course, that you guys have receipts. Now.
Yeah.
But I mean, Selena Powell.
Even the security was like, "Oh my god, I know some funny shit was going on." And then he added me on Instagram and everything. We didn't even talk about it because he came to the room and talk about it like, "Is y'all okay? I seen what happened last night," and I'm like, "Yeah, we're fine."
Okay. Did you know that? So you didn't think that it was a contract? Because I asked Madison. I said it sounds like that it was a contract that you guys were to come out. You guys were to fuck for some Wendy's in a hotel room, and he was gonna send y'all back.
Right. I think that's exactly what it was. Cause like he has nothing planned. I have all the messages. I have everything.
Okay.
So it's like he told me he had something planning. When we got there, everything was different. Nothing like. No hotels paid for, nothing, no Uber, nothing. He was like, just get in there to just do what they wanted us to do, technically. Nothing birthday-ish about it.
Okay. Now, Madison said had he would have taken y'all to a nice restaurant, that she wouldn't have minded. Madison said that had DJ Akademiks would have kept his word and taken y'all out and showed y'all a nice time, that she wouldn't have minded participating in extracurricular activities if he had kept his word. Do you feel that you would have showed him a good time if he would have kept his word?
I mean, I felt like he told me he was there to like get to know each other type of thing. I thought we were going to have a good time. I didn't know it was going to go right into that type of situationship. Like, I really expected something totally different when I got there.
Okay.
Like,
so you didn't think because if men typically want to fly you out without
I know
how
guys are. I know he's flying me out. He eventually gonna want something out of the thing, but like, he was horrible.
So you thought he was attractive?
It was a horrible experience. Think about it.
You thought he was attractive?
I didn't get
Did you think that DJ Akademiks was attractive?
He's nice. He's funny. And, like,
do you think
so I was like, oh, why?
But are you sexually attracted to him?
No.
Or were you?
I am not.
Okay. So because he was funny, that's the reason why you decided to entertain him? Because I mean,
I thought it would be like good.
He's not that easy on the eyes. You understand that? He's not that easy on the eyes. He looks like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Right. I thought it would be like a good time, really. Like, okay, we're going to New York. He's probably going to have this set up. It's going to be, I had other plans for my birthday, and I told him that. I was like, I'm going to the Bahamas. But he was like, skip the Bahamas. Come over here. It's literally your birthday. Like, he made it sound super good.
Wow, so you skipped the Bahamas.
I literally, oh my God.
For Alvin.
Once I got there and I started, like, talking to him, he was like, oh, why would you skip the Bahamas to come here? I'm looking like, because you said we was going to have a good time. It was going to be lit. And then he was trying to make me feel like, oh, you should have picked the Bahamas over this and type of stuff like that.
I mean,
you told me to have a good time.
At waiting for the Uber and then the Wendy's, yeah, I would have probably.
Oh, no, trust me. They already knew once we got into that. Already, when we got into the Uber, I was already mad because I'm like, this sounds so iffy. Even in the text message, I let him know, like, this is iffy as ever. Like, you don't need to sound promising. And, like, yeah, getting into Wendy's, that's when I was like, oh, yeah, they bugging out. When we got to the hotel, and I know they was trying to get us super, super drunk and drugged up and stuff like that, that's when I knew it was time to go. But I was like, then that night, the blizzard happened. So it's like we got stuck there regardless. we tried to book flights, even Madison, and her flight got canceled to the next day. She was ready to go. Like, I'm like, I want to go back home. This is horrible.
Okay.
Like, we didn't do what he wanted to do, so he literally just left us there. And then when he came back, we was already like mad. So it was like, and when he came back, we was already mad. He went to the front desk and told him he had to go. And that's when the security guard came.
I'm just stuck because you and Madison, y'all are not ugly women, and I understand. Y'all are. I know she's a dancer. I don't know what you do for a living, but I would just think that you guys would have better. Academics, I can tell the way that he looked in high school, he had to pay for some pussy. You understand what I'm saying? So this is standard. It seems to me that this is standard protocol.
But no, I think he feels like because of his name, he could just get it like that. That's exactly what I feel like. I feel like because he feel like he flew us out or whatever, it would have been like, oh yeah, let's just do it because we want to like come up or something out of here or something like that. And because we didn't do that, I think that was the problem. Because I don't know who he thought he was. I don't care who he is. Like, it depends on how you, like, he didn't even treat me right. Like, he was just horrible the whole time. Like, we wasn't down for what he wanted us to be down for. He was just like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever I want to do now. I'm going to talk to y'all how I want to talk to y'all. Y'all not going to have a good time. I'm not going to answer y'all text message. I'm not bringing y'all nothing. Like, I got all the messages. Like, I'm going to send them to you. Because I got all of it.
Yeah, send me everything and I'll add it into you and her interview, and then we'll go ahead and get this out. So thank you so much, Lily. Is there anything else you want us to add to this interview besides the receipts that you're going to send over?
Yeah, no, not really. Don't ever get flued out. Because it's not going to be, especially by somebody
no getting
like him.
flued out, ladies, for Alvin and the Chipmunk guys who
no
promised you that.
No.
Did he fly you culture first class?
Huh? Oh my God, that's the other thing. He did not even fly us first class. He flew us like in the back of the plane.
What plane? Which airline? Which airline?
First was JetBlue and then United. Yeah, it was those airlines.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry.
The ticket was nothing but $104. It was $104 ticket because I seen the receipt when they sent it to me. I was like, I could have did that myself.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry that happened to you. Next time, just make sure that the guys, look better and present better. Okay. All right. Woo. See why he wear them sweatsuits all the time. All right. Bye.